What are wings? Remember that? They would do that if you didn't want to shove something in your pussy, you could wear like a diaper.
Oh, I thought you meant biker wings.
No.
Like if you fucked a dead chick
like, you
or
know,
a
what is
chick
that?
on
Was
your
that, you know, with the thing where they used to have like a little diaper that women could wear, a pad with wings?
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Well,
like a menstrual pad.
yes, a menstrual
Yes, they still
pad.
have wings.
That's very funny, because it's like what you would put on like a puppy.
Yeah, it's like a
You're like, oh, my pussy's, just the arrogance to be like, my pussy's too tight for a tampon.
I thought that's
oh, sure, bitch.
That's what I thought they were when I was growing up. I had two older sisters, and I thought they peed their pants. I'm not kidding. And there would be, it's disgusting, but there'd be used tampons in the toilet. And I'd be like, somebody is fucking bleeding.
They were just always on their period.
Something's fucked up.
Yeah.
Somebody's bleeding, somebody's sick.
I dated a girl that had a deaf sister, and she told me that no one told the deaf sister what her period was, like before.
As a prank?
So she just got it, and she just came out of the bathroom one day just covered in blood. And they're like, you're a woman now.
Tits.
Now you're a woman. Yeah. Now you can make a baby or something.
That's great.
You make baby. Right? This is coffee, I think.
What's it called?
This is coffee, I think.
No.
In deaf?
In deaf, yeah. So
They gotta change that.
No, that's two-hander.
I know. That's the only reason I know it,
Yeah.
because it's funny like that. It looks like that.
Deaf people
They're
go
like,
on.
dude, can I get a coffee? It's just some deaf guy lying to me. So I look like an asshole at the deaf Starbucks. I go in there, I'm like, oh, they're like, yeah, the bathroom code is 8368.
My
281. Yeah, 330.
My sister played college basketball, and she played against a deaf college. I think it's in Maryland. Gallaudet? Is
It's in
Gallaudet?
DC.
DC.
Yeah.
Is Gallaudet the deaf school?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
But they were nice.
Were they?
Yeah, but it was a girls.
It
It was a college basketball.
You call it
association.
Gal, you deaf.
Gallaudet.
Gal, you deaf.
But it was obviously an empty gym. So it was women's college basketball.
What do you
Like-
mean, obviously, an empty gym?
Because no
No
one
one
cares
cares.
about women's athletics. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
No
thought you
one
said because
goes.
they were deaf.
No, but the deaf girls, so the gym was quiet.
Oh, okay.
And they make noise, especially when
Yeah.
they're playing, and they don't know when to stop because they don't hear the whistle.
Yeah.
It's great.
So they still have a whistle?
They played through. There was a whistle,
They
but
use laser
people were like,
pointers? They should use a laser pointer. Just get them in the eye. Stop, you
Flashlight.
deaf idiot.
but it was very loud, which was funny.
Yeah.
I was young, so I couldn't contain myself. And yeah, my parents were upset that I was laughing. But it was, I mean, every rebound, I was like, no! Pass it. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
great.
they love making
I was
noise.
dark red.
Ironic,
laughing.
isn't it?
What?
Yeah, ironic that the deaf people make the most real noises.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
I cashed in
visceral.
that day. I got to go to the concession stand quite a bit to get me out of the gym. My parents would say, here. Then I would get to feast
So you ate a lot.
on M&Ms,
Very
fun
nice.
dips.
Very nice.
But then I would come back in on a sugar high and
Just to laugh even harder.
see a 6-foot deaf lady.
Yeah.
Be like, "No!"
And no one's saying anything because they think you have Down syndrome.
I'm just swallowing it
Like
up and
covered in
down.
candy. They're like, he really likes basketball.
I knew a guy in college who would like send out 3 a.m. mass texts to people, and he'd always be blacked out somewhere. And he ended up at Gallaudet because I went to college in DC. And he's
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. Everyone's getting fucked up, and there's no music. And he's like, you gotta like pull up to Gallaudet. That guy ended up being like, I thought he was one of the dumbest guys I've ever met. He ended up being brilliant. I found out. I would get the chip in my brain,
What do you mean?
so you can hear like a robot version of reality.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it sounds like staticky and awful. Yeah.
It must suck to be blind. Because deaf people can hear now. You can just get a thing to make you hear. And if
Yeah.
you're blind, you're like, oh, that means something's got to be down the pipeline for me.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
And
go,
then they're
you
like,
go
yeah,
jazz
no
style.
chance.
No.
Yeah.
You go jazz style blind guy, backwards Kangol.
You ever see that black kid
Daredevil-
that
Daredevil
turned himself
style.
into a bat?
Who?
There's like a blind black kid that he's like a bat now, basically. He's like, whoop, and he
Yeah.
like,
Oh, echolocation.
Like walking up the steps. Just perfectly.
He's a genius.
yeah, he can like you do echolocation.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
It's gotta be fake.
Good for the black community.
That's a win.
That's
Yeah.
a big win.
Hey, how about that? Just teaching kids about that on Black History Month.
Yeah.
You got a poster of him. You're like, I
The
bet you
clicking guy.
guys.
Especially it'd be funny because they'd be like, the real bat boy.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The real bad boy is black.
You're a
Yeah,
Hotep?
Bat Kid
Yeah.
didn't even die. How fucked up is that? The
Oh,
entire
the-
town of San Francisco had to pretend like he was Batman.
Yeah.
And then he just got better.
You were really bothered by that.
I was talking about Bat Boy on the old thing, but also that one.
Yeah, I was thinking
that
about
one's
that.
pretty great.
That
That kid didn't
that
die?
conned. No, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
He probably has pubes by now, dude.
He's like one of those comics that got on.